one of the questions that I have for you, and I'm a bit curious. Okay, now you've been shopping around. You said you've been to what, a couple of agencies already?
Yeah, I've been at 2, 3 of them.
Okay. Now, one of the things that I definitely want to emphasize is the fact that we actually care about our customers.
Oh,
Okay. The way that the majority of the companies work, they're gonna give you numbers. Okay. You're shopping around, right?
Yeah.
You're shopping for what?
Something cheaper than what I'm paying.
So technically, you're shopping for a price.
Yeah.
You're talking for something lower than whatever you're paying, right? So technically, everywhere you go, they're giving you prices. Okay, right?
Mhm.
Giving you prices, and most likely they're just giving you something basic. Okay. And I guarantee you that they're not taking a lot of time to give you information, right?
I mean,
Just basic information, basic
Yeah.
numbers. What you?
well, I mean, one of them they gave me like a rough estimate based upon what I had in my record.
Okay, so how long are they taking? Are they taking roughly what, like 5-10 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, it's just because I wasn't in a rush, so I told them like I only
You're
have
all-
a couple minutes.
You're always in a rush, so they're giving you whatever you want to hear. Does that make sense? Now, one of the things that I want you to take in consideration is the fact that prices is definitely something very important for us. Okay, I want to give you the lowest price that I have available, but most importantly, what I want to do is I want to give you some sort of information. Okay, my job is to educate you on insurance. Let's say, for example, has anyone ever taken the time to really give you all the benefits of insurance?
Not really. I mean, all I know is it's required by law, so.
So they're just giving you prices, okay?
Yeah.
We spent 10 minutes, we spent literally about 5 minutes, okay, reviewing the coverages a couple minutes ago, right?
Yeah.
So this is something that the majority of the companies are not gonna do, okay? Now, let's say, for example, there's no commitment, so if you don't make a decision today, that's fine. But once again, my job is to give you as much knowledge as possible. So basically, my main concern is this. Let's say, for example, if you have an accident,
Mhm.
okay? Let's say you leave with insurance, right?
Okay.
You have an accident, okay? My job today is to give you as much knowledge as possible, so as soon as you have an accident, you know if you're covered or not.
Okay.
You know what type of benefits you have.
Alright.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You're not wondering if you have coverages to cover the accident. You're not hoping that you have coverages. Okay, you're not upset because maybe no one took the time to give you an option. Does that make
Mhm.
sense? Technically, as soon as you have an accident, you know if you have coverage or not. Okay, and that's something that the majority of the agencies are not going to do. Why? Because they're concerned about selling you a policy. Does it make sense? My main
Mhm.
concern is to give you as much information as possible, so by the time you make a decision, at least you're leaving with knowledge of your policy and also any benefits that you could possibly purchase in the future. Does
Okay.
that make sense? So
Yeah.
once again, my goal is to make sure that by the end of the day, regardless if you buy the policy or not, that at least you leave with the impression that my job is to help you.
Okay.
So let me run the information and we'll check to see what options we have available.
No,
Okay.
that's fine.